Welcome to Mazzum for Office 365, Part 3. In Part 1, we have seen how to post an idea, how to use the different ID detail page, how to use the filtering. In Part 2, we have discussed the ID tools, and in Part 3 now we want to talk about the ID market and the gamification feature which is built in Mazzum. So there are actually two things that you should know. One is that the users can collect points by actively participating in the ideation. The points given by any action that the user takes on the ID management process are set in the reputation settings. So we have discussed here in the video 2 how this works. So collecting points is one thing, and when we collect points by accessing the site, these points can then be shown in the leaderboard. So at any time, management as well the users can go to the leaderboard and see which member of the community side of the Mazzum site has already collected points. So we see here number 1 with 500 points, reputation score of 110 points, and number 3 of 210 points. We see as well here the batches. Now these points can be accumulated, and the other thing that you should know about Mazzum is the ID market. Now in the ID market, actually what we do is here I will explain you the settings, is every new user joining the Mazzum sites get this 1000 coins. We call them Mazzum coins, virtual coins if you like, and the administrator can set the number of coins that somebody gets when he joins the community site. So in this case, 1000 user, 1000 Mazzum coins will be given as Mazzum coins to the new user joining the site. Additionally, we have here set the ID expiration date. So it means that all posted IDs will expire after this number of days. So normally you would not set 1 day, but you will see that depending on your requirements, normally a lot of clients use 21 days. So it means after the posting that day, the ID will have a time to live for 21 days, and once it's expired, there is an action that the innovation manager has to take. So this is just for demo purposes that we have set 1, but normally you would set here another value, a much higher value. Now the other thing you have to understand in the ID market of Mazzum is that we have different statuses. What happens with the ID after this 1 day? So will this ID be closed? Will this ID categorized as a standby? Will this ID be classified as opportunity, as further investigation and implement? And these values in the boxes that you set are actually the return on investment the ID investor will get back. If the innovation manager decides that the ID has expired and he wants to close the ID, he does not want to take any further action, so 0% of the invested money, of the invested coins, will be given back to the investor. When the ID is classified at 10% as a standby, 10% of the invested money will be given back to the user. So the best what an investor can happen is when the innovation manager wants to implement the ID, so 50% of the money that you have invested into these IDs will be given back, as well of course the invested money to the user. Now how does this pledge money work? One thing is that you see here on the top page, on the landing page, my current status of the available coins that I have. 1000 I started, and available coins are only left 15. And here you see for each user in which IDs this user has invested these virtual coins. So you see on the right hand side the ID creator, and you see here for which idea which amount has been pledged. So this is similar to Kickstarter a little bit. And now let me show you how you can pledge ID. So you see I have only available 15 coins, so there's not a lot that I can pledge. But if you go to the detail page, you will see here a link after the image and after the body which says pledge money. And so I can try to add 50 coins to invest, but you see that this amount is greater than the available coins I have. So the maximum I can give here is actually 15. So let's invest as logged in user 15 Mazzum coins to this ID. I am as well the creator of the ID. It doesn't matter. It's just to understand the logic of that. So I pledged these 15 coins. You see the pledged money was successfully, and something happens now. The total investment on this idea is 15 coins. So it will accumulate the total invested coins from all the members. And when I go back to my home page, I will see, of course, that now the available coins has been reduced to 0. So I cannot spend any more coins, Mazzum coins, to any ID. And here you see all the pledged amounts. The last one with these 15 coins to the ID Atlas Cloud, which I've done right now. Now, where can I see what can I do with these coins now? One thing that the user can do with the coins is they can go and spend the coins or redeem the coins in the Mazzum store. The Mazzum store can be set up by an innovation manager or by a site administrator, and here he can redeem the coins actually. I cannot redeem any coins because I have 0 coins, so only 0 coins are available. And you see I would need for this iPhone 5,000 coins, and I would need 100 coins for 1 week of holiday. So that's why redeem coins are dimmed. And the last thing that you should understand related to the Mazzum stores is actually what happens now with the invested money. I've pledged so much money into these ideas, and here the part with the ideation manager and the ID expiration date comes into the game. So after the IDs expires, they will be added to the expired ID, and the innovation manager will access that, and he needs to take action. So let's say here, for example, the innovation manager wants to take an action on the Atlas Cloud idea. So he clicks on take action, and he needs to describe the benefits, the obstacles, the complexity of the idea, the estimated costs related to this idea, or even the estimated hours. And here's the outcome. And now you understand what happens when this ID, Atlas Cloud, gets closed. So the investors will get 0 coins back to this ID, from this ID investment. If the ID manager selects implement with a command here, as you have seen in the ID market settings, 50% of all the invested money for all investors will be credited on the Mazzum balance, the invested money, and as well 50% of the investment for a specific idea. So let's record submitted successfully, and you see the Atlas Cloud disappears here. It's no more expired. It is added actually to the by status view. So when I go to ID discussions, you see here there's another view called by status, and you will see that under implemented there are 2 IDs now, and the new ID Atlas Cloud has been categorized as implemented. And when I go to the Mazzum page, I should have a return on investment. So when I check here my available coins, so you see I have again 22.5 coins because I've spent 15 coins, and as the innovation manager has implemented the idea, I have got back 50%, which are 7.5 points coins. So totally I have a return on investment here with 22.5 coins, and these 22.5 coins can be used as well again to invest into other ideas.